Hair loss signs people ignore until they can see their scalp. Because the earliest signs of hair loss are actually not a bald spot. Often something so subtle that people literally dismiss it for months or even years until they can see significantly way more of their scalp. At that point, the change actually didn't happen overnight, but they just didn't recognize those earlier signs. If you haven't seen my videos and you're like, who is this chick? What are her credentials? I've been in this industry for almost a decade. I have over 5,200 clients. I have a chemistry degree, and here's my transformation. And I literally just popped off a nail 5 seconds ago, so don't mind that. But everybody on this app thinks I have minoxidil or extensions. So I literally love to educate on here and just share everything I've learned over the years. One of the first things I tell people to monitor is their ponytail circumference. Does your ponytail feel smaller than it did 6 months ago? Do you need to wrap an elastic around it one more time? Does your bun look noticeably less full? That can matter because reduced density is often noticeable in the overall volume of hair, or it becomes visibly obvious on the scalp. Second sign is usually a gradually widening part. You can take photographs in the same room, same lighting, the same part. Looking in the mirror isn't always reliable, I find. I just feel like gradual changes are hard for your brain to detect. The third sign is a change in the caliber or the diameter of the hairs themselves. Pattern hair loss, the susceptible follicles go through something called miniaturization. Instead of producing the same thick terminal strand each cycle, the follicle will start producing progressively finer hair, even shorter hairs. You may technically have hairs in the same area or in your problem area, but it just doesn't provide that same coverage that you're used to. The fourth sign is increased visibility on your scalp when it's wet, oily in that overhead lighting. It doesn't automatically mean that you have hair loss, but fine hair separates easier naturally. Significant change from your own baseline matters and deserves attention. And finally, just pay attention to any excessive shedding. But of course, shedding is only a piece of the puzzle. Some forms of hair loss do cause dramatic shedding. Others progress gradually, and you can even get very not noticeable hair loss or shedding. I feel like the counting hairs that people do is not a diagnosis. Again, look at your density, look at your part width, look at your ponytail size, your hair diameter, and just whether that change is progressing. With hair loss, it has many possible causes, including genetic pattern hair loss, telogen effluvium, nutritional deficiencies, hormonal changes, inflammatory scalp conditions, even certain medications. The earlier you can identify the pattern, we can build you an appropriate plan. Anyways, bottom line, don't wait for a bald spot to reach out to me or reach out to your medical professional. And if you need any help beyond this video, send me a message. Bye.